Nabunda sende wa. Sisla. Eko nyari. Fobi manta do kola. Kalanji. Sisla de kalanji. Nko. Bilai. Go. Ala nobody know why. I want to go and have lunch with him at State House. Sisla. Sabala nobody now. I want to go and lunch at State House. Sisla, for me, one do koma. School boys is have respect. Respect my brother. Nyo wa bolong konon kala. Bule nyu yap. Ken do si nyu yap. Unay ka ho nya dile ken do nyu yap. Nyun wa base. They did. Bule nyu ka ho nya de bule nyu yap. Nyun base la joge. Wa man kamam kudda. Nyun wa base la de. Ñun ñoo ka fa ñaaji la ñi ñoo ko yor si ñin school we kula nehut ñun ñoo ko yor ñun ñoo nekk si power ñun yet Sisla ngata de first lady is the best cook oblade Natre nyankata on tapi dem betala le nyankata ndinkani ma fafa embale kinola nyankata ndinkani ma Sisla ila broda dal why bul wori ñu wa basela ñu ñoko yor ñin alwalo nako barole boda mangam kunda ndelle mu basen kolt yes saya base mbal be kilin mu dara nan ngal saba base chak nga julo kal kawna anyway ngamo be kondom mbe ngalo ne membe ta kan Gambia kono anyway this is not about only Sabali but the political climate me yalonko it is happening and then I see people celebrating it. Come many along ko UDP Jawla. But one thing they should understand that this is Sabal's right. Bao hani dino fan ala kola ko faman sha'a falyaghfir wa man sha'a falyuminu. Nadiata meye ye song ate alama nadiata meye ye balang ate alama. But adama di una balang do beje ka balang alama ay consequences le soto comme ni son ta alama ay blessing même fanan soroye. So to take the mari le buli be silo men normal. You can understand. So the thing is wala muko Sabal have gone. And then what is the next plan? Because Sabal is not was never part of the founders of UDP. One thing I believe that UDP stay strong as they are, as they were and as they are today. One man leaving the UDP, Tonya, every vote counts. But nimo kilimbota UDP alalon ko modo le kanana. Dunia nyimbe wonyale. E ka fanya de fo baton dem na baton coste. UDP manki woti de. The only thing that's left men fladro moment ka fo ko ha saballa conditiono. Yalon Gambia diun the hypocrisy is too much in our nation. Sabal have gone, and it is his right to go to any political party he wishes. But the justification saying that the things are difficult in the Gambia, so Sabal mando ko soto go. What about our mothers? Many aloko they are suffering in the garden. What about the women's? Many aloko they are following UDP both day and night, and these people they are not expecting any position in United Democratic Party. All they want is just better Gambia. Saying to come justify kafo ko koleale be Gambia, I can understand. The only thing that I will understand the justification for Sabal leaving UDP wala mu menti wala mu is his democratic right, and I respect that. It's his own opinion, his choice of going to any political party. I have respect for that. But you know, Adamadi, we cut decision or mental. You think it is your best decision, but that decision can destroy you. Ete ya miracle memu best decision. That the same decision will destroy you, if you don't mind. Because Gambia betembo mento, this country is a slave country. Banku diuni mansa kundale bembulu memben banku diuni enslave kan. Na banko ka ali understand it? Sa bali manta ko NPP la programo le asamba. NPP la way of ruling wale asamba. The intellectual have been they are been enslaved in this country. You either support Barrow or you remain jobless. Sa banko nyimbe wonyale. And then na UDP Nkolu, I think if anybody should be ashamed of themselves, that should be the NPP. Meyalonko, they are enslaving the Gambians, especially the intellectuals. Bari, mo many kafoko sabal aita alatale beteata ha sabale dimbal lesoto. What about an old man Meyalonko living at the provinces, supporting United Democratic Party without expecting anything in return? Ebe me expect kandro wolam the better Gambia. No mari tata, will we justify? Let's say yai companion men yai company for companion for yai companion men be UD people. Let's say that these people they switch their support to the NPP. Will we justify that because of the difficulties? No, we are not going to justify la. Mbe men fola dron nyelle mo molti men yalon ko be mansa endoska. And then Sabal la going to NPP, I have no problem with that. But I have the problem the way and the manner Sabal was talking at that place. I will never talk about Sabal's issue, and then I will just keep quiet doing my politics, because Sabal leaving UDP, that's not end of the UDP. There are people who were a great men in UDP, they left UDP, and UDP is still stronger than before. So mafoko Sabal ni multita well Gambia memma balafati wala muko. The illiterate percentage is too high in this country. That's the reason most of these intellectuals, many alon ko kanna kan tel fuarol mbama lim bare musol ila wo angale kambal nin e kana kenene walla. But niaje ko mo jama ka fo bi politico. This politic, that politic, this politico mu interested. For alintol benga honestim fanya ba na society be men kono bi. Na society be men kono bi. Fobo jomale fontel can we proud of, you know, na the only men be wuluka fontoli soul proud, you know, mbe karande kamun jikola la jikome yalon ko be proud la wala sama. Yara fanni Ousmane Sonko mu Gambia diunete and in Senegal te fotala this position. Bata mellata Ousmane Sonko kan. Ye toraro mellandi Ousmane Sonko kan. Ye halako mellandi Ousmane Sonko kan. Ala fonye young Gambian jomale bo toro tala bi ka low Gambia kono ka wot fen kota. Today we are justifying ha sabali yalo sabali ay dimbayle lesoto. What about the women in the garden? Many yalon ko wol diuni katalo dalal somanda yaay mayma tendala sama dem jenandeho. Wol diun le katalo mala somanda ka fo ko mba mallon ci soto bi. What about those women? Men yalon ko be bor kanyum politician noma wolle ka bulo ko si sabali nyole wolle ka bulo ko si talbe nyole. Will we justify those people when they switch their elect to the NPP? Yalo selective fasaro na fatala, selective justice na fatala. Alin kanamo la statu jube ka fisiyandi ntol be mu bani adamalati. Fisamante yabe alalea. Fisamanteya manke angale kam 40, fisamanteya manke darajoti, fisamanteya manke ko karle karanta karle tobota, fisamanteya be alaleyade. But we are all equal in the eyes of the Gambian constitution. But today ning Essa Jawla, for example, a'udhu billahi almu alaykul wa kunya wuli keme worodun na tema eko Essa Jawla tata NPP molbe mune fola. Will they justify for me Kafo ko Essa Jawla filatata NPP? They will not justify that. But why justifying Sabal is going to NPP? Because I didn't buy lesson. Sabal nyo jol Sabal mo jol lebe Gambia kono bi. Many alon ko ni kondon tete siman. Sabal hani lung kilin te jana na malan dawalo soto lumen na. Hani lung kilin te je lumen na malan dawalo soto. Bare alingan diwni karandi froyala. Gambia nolo alungan diwni karandi froyala. Foroya bandani society kono le. Foroya is a taboo in this country. Foroya man value koteke. Ni ko foroya manke ko mbani mfamu foroya mu kawneti. Adamadi unyante kambu nyala le. Mo lebe UDP kono ni muso membe ka fundina ka bula UDP noma. Nyul be ila koleya dali yolle so nadia te sta NPP be mune so laji. Why do we think that politicians are investing on people like 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂? Because they have this belief that wo mo karam balulu wo musol men be sirim marsew kono wo funding ke men yalon ko 𝒂𝒂𝒏 is advocating on their behalf. Those people are controlled by the 𝒂𝒂𝒏 and his kinds. Ninte bala faleti moli kanna wala kina Gambia funding kewlu alal fan cross Gambia funding kewlu adamadi utambita nyinna pour ñin kammala ko moli ena ye kela marsandi sote today Gambia politicianulu e ke fa wulinde munela fondin kewol ni musolu ni tata ye fa wa finyilla yaaje ko yes ngamol soto le saying wo fuarol kono men yalon ko be torade jakalo wala e bulandi noma wo jakalo wala lanno sambandika wolle kannabo fuarol ko to kata kalamo kam membe batala ka wo fuarol kaytel kilina nafa pour itel ni diwul la nafa fine Sabal tata ala right lem. But what Sabal is advocating today, wala muko ako abe Gambia diwni killa yena join MPP la. Wo NPP me yalon ko na funding ke jolle fata Sabal ka advocating ke wo funding ke jolle la. Wol mo jolle fata Adama Barrow ne man funti to talk about those people's issue. Today Sabal forget about those young people who die in the desert, those people who die in the sea, those people who are struggling, those graduates from universities, from college. Today Sabal forget all those people and calling those people to come and join the government who failed the youths in that country. And these are the people we celebrating them. And these are the people we say they will rescue this country. And these are the people who are traveling all over the world on behalf of the youth, on behalf of the advocating on behalf of the youth. Nyinte bala falati. Atele yama nyim banko si fabe bondi no la nyadile. Banko me yalon ko molla kunkilin na falo. Mo jolle be nyim banko ka tanyi silo kambay ka sada dani la jole ni men ka beng nyim bebe sadale dani ka puri la balwolu asidu nyaawnya walakin nan ko karannalu Gambia karannalu I doubt of their education billahi wallahi tallahi ya adamadi de nyi karanta do ko le ke nyinin nin adamadi karanta you cannot be enslaved nin adamadi karanta you cannot be dictate nin adamadi karanta la londo bolle kete nyinin do ko le ke nyinin but nobody can enslave you, nobody can nobody can gauge you because that education wala muila weponte. But the Gambian so-called educated elite are enslaved by their own government, by the people many aloko they are illiterate. Abala fa wartalde wo musol men yalonko ikela gadinul kati yela gadinul kati ye jatol ta ye mentol ta ye salatol ta e man fenso to si mendi modu saballa no kodi table bari la gadina selection ya fande pano ko na ta diala because the trust they have for modu sabal, the hope they have on him. Ila atako modu sabal na nyon funding kyol wolle be nyim banko bondila katum few fembe banko ka nyabalal corruption o membe banko ka injustice membe banko ka komi injustice men latate modu sabalka wo injustice kilin wole latate modu sabalka for be he surrendered himself to the people men yalonko they are his oppressors. Ni nyanta kila Gambia di be karoneti ni nyanta kila Gambia di be balafal bar lonnali be dering mo be dering nyim banko ka because nite ko modu sabal te do ko kela ye modu sabal bali kalo dibite yala ye modu sabal bali ka do ko ke any place just to suppress him because so abe opposition on there. Now modu sabal hand over himself to them. Now they are going to appoint him and they are celebrating him. And these are the injustice people are celebrating in this country. Nyina mu injustice te misilime diwni be men fasa ka nyim banko kan hannin ayatar ko alkali yanne ko ya ayyuhallazina amanu atil mu'mini liman yata kunu qawamina bil qisti shuhada lillah walau ala anfusakum awil walidaini wal aqrabin wallahi alayni naf. But the sad thing is that mu'min ka Qur'ano ta ka karang ka moli convince ke fan sembendi Qur'ano la bari la Qur'ano nyin kuma kawni buka bula noma bi wala be Gambia politiko kono Modou Sabal la issue. I feel sad about it. Aman kenyinti because of he is leaving the UDP. But Gambia di unintaju belaba. Barrow is destroying the good sons and daughters in this country. Mbe bulo kosi kangai why he is destroying them. Can Modou Sabal stand in front of those women? Many yalonko. Ikela gadinol kati. Ikanne kake pane okono ikadiala. Fente ye kano men sotay ye hop men sotay ko itelle be nyim banko kanandil wo Modou Sabal bi wala tata be laden baroka ka kanna wo musol le kili akana wo fondin ke le kili ko femfel la tatela can he alone Modou Sabal change the baro government? No. So mune be kila injustice will continue to prevail in this country because of munemu many nyanta wo injustice kelela ne many nyanta lala nyoka ka wo injustice kele komi yemellate Modou Sabal ka kanala banku din ko deka bari yemenke Modou Sabal lay benay bakila do kotela. NPP is not a political party. NPP is enslaved government who are enslaving the intellectual of the country. You either support them by force or you are zero in this country. And then Gambia misilime kundalu, Gambia Alpha Kunda, Gambia Mori Kunda, abebe siring, abenya benyenna, moli kabulo kosala. La ilaha illallah. Alkonyim banko betalale. And then the sad thing is, more many alon kunun, walle ko barote kela fendi, eko walle be siring bi ka Gambia diuni nya, ka Gambia diuni hada nyim banko ka. Atele ya manyim banko betalale. This unity is continual. And then division is continuously happening every day and night. They don't care about that. Because when I hear Modou Sabal today, ako aka Gambia di unle kili yena joini barola because Modou Sabal saying atela baluwa beteata. But what about that woman sitting at Latrikunda market? What about the woman in the garden there? What about that child who are suffering in the desert? Did Modou Sabal think about those children? The youths, many Yaloko, they are taking this dangerous back way. What the government is planning for those people? More than 8 years. How many for Yaloko be NPP Noma? Breaking news, they cannot provide any job, any important work for them. They cannot employ them. Modou Sabal know that. A country may Yaloko, 65% of the population. Abemu youth solid. Today unemployment rate is high. But you see that Modou Sabal alone let the government to invest 100,000 of him alone because of they have this belief that funding kyo many aloko yela hope the Modou Sabal leka. Modou Sabal will brought those funding kyo to the NPP so that they can endorse his personal interest there, but not that funding kyo la interest there. And these are the people many aloko they want the Africa to move forward. Ngale ko Gambia, these educated people, they are the problem in this country, the so-called educated people, because I don't see them educated people. They can only speak the English. They can only express themselves. They can only articulate themselves in English, but the education is not there. Because the education go with the wisdom. Education should have a reflection in the society. But Al Gambia Jube today, Niko kar karanta ya muta ya geg. Kar karanta. Where is their destiny? Lawyer Usenda was Sanji Jole since 1996. Imagine a man who was fighting for the freedom of this nation since 1996. And in a moment bekelo la wala kita Adama Barrow. Ita tamen kele kan kunong Adama Barrow is bringing those people back to the power, and then we are clapping for them because you have hatred against UDP. But nimu misilimoti ite ko mo kendolete ilimani ya mole muti isi baye famire nin ala temola fo membe kata kan Gambia wala nyanta kakeba. And we call ourselves as Muslim nation. We call ourselves as Muslim majority country. And then the something injustice is the day Meyalonko Gambia is celebrating it. 𝒂𝒊𝒏 is not the first person. Alhaji atodun Alhaji Conte. Iko criminal olomo yala accountol be fresh. Yebe frisle. Abuka access sotala account olma. They enslave Alhaji Conte to come and join in NPP. So NPP is here to suppress the citizen, to suppress the individual, suppress the educated elite, to join them by and force and make the citizens suffer, make the innocent children suffer. That is what is happening in this country. And we are celebrating it because your hatred for UDP. But something you are celebrating today will make you cry tomorrow. Billahi wallahi tallahi. Alakum bukanna man to jama halaki. وما كنا لأهلك القرى حتى وما كنا لأهلك القرى إلا وعلى أهلها الظالمون. alakum bukanna jama halaki. Nde nationo halaki la. Nde kabilol halaki la. Fenin tumo men na wal kabilol wo nationo wo bankoli jamal ketamunti iketa to nyendir lalte. And wole be Gambia. That is the something today we are celebrating as Muslim nation. 𝒂𝒊𝒏 lata NPP, it is not my problem. That is his political right. That is his individual right. But at Tanya, I have problem with that. Because it is not his own decision. It is not his own desire. It is not his own wish. He was suppressed. He was forced. He was, he was neglected as a citizen in this country. And we celebrate 𝒂𝒊𝒏 Kafoko will be joined. And you want UDP citizen to, UDP supporters to celebrate that? They suppress you until you join your suppressors to continue suppressing the others. Aliyama nyine be banko sambala. Adama Barola way of politics. Adama Barona la psychopaths, the illiterate. Many yaloko they cannot even differentiate between the A and B. The people like Dusano, Sekumbalos. In your country, your government is surrounded by illiterate, surrounded by the mafias, surrounded by former sluggards, and then they are suppressing the citizens to join them by force. This is how the mafia nation work. This is how the mafia government work. You must support them by and force. And then the sad thing is, the people who are exposing the corruption of this country, the government is bringing all of them to zip their mouths so that they can continue destroying the citizens, the poor farmers, the poor children, the poor youths. Youths only land no sort of funding ke o funding kela. Wolle kana wo funding ke ulta ke kela joranti ye fan sembendi wo funding ke ulela kade ko molle bente koma so that they can be attractive in the eyes of the government and they can invest on them. UDP is becoming their let me say Chelsea, my own team. UDP becoming Chelsea or Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. If you want to have a value, you have to join in UDP. Sell yourself so that the people can know that you are valued. They can spend millions on you. That's how most of these young people are taking UDP as their guarantee today. Nimbala fa wartalde. Woto amanke ko nte kungu men felente man kam fa sa balla tala ndunte kam fala ala democratic right la. But I have a problem the way Sabal go. I have a problem the way Alhaji Conte left because they don't left with their own will. Billahi mante fanye. Amanke ko itate dialela. Hey, foro diwni albesiri mansa kunda benda diwni tala keke joniti ke dia kuya bulandi noma keke dia kuya joniti nyako to kan bitundila banko bebe sire e ba ke kay bi kunu yake Alhaji Conte la bi yake Modou Sabala. Next will be who? Next one will be who? Look at the country to dabe jomal lebulo Look at the Sirinjai. These are the people disrespecting our elders, many alonko. They sacrifice for this nation. The people like Honorable Hussein Dabo. Wala tina nga funding kiol malaka fonyo ko alinga nyim pabili jenkendi alla konnan teyalu alla failure alla ftala la nyim fond nyim alfa lekan wa tar ko funding kiol adi failure. Gambia youth are the failure in this country. Wala tina bi ku jama be ke kanyim banko kanye bi luwa be lari NPP bulolo kono. Imagine ye mobile dibite ya lay kate lola luwale ya ban kalo. Ya bali kate lola ate doku sotola bari bilite ya natindi ya be doku di kala kanyi tandi Gambia dun lantele mu manzad. For mansa you are above the law. And then the politician accept it. No UDP te diamu ka kuola, GDC te diamu la kuola, doi te diamu la kuola, mote diamu la kuola. But in the Nkamira ko coming ko ibake ka United Democratic Party la. I have no problem for Sabal to switch his alleged to the NPP. I have no problem with that. But the way atanya wale ya kente jako to problem ota amanya wonyama kana amol surprise ye mol surprise ke dia ko yake jonti la banko kam. That's undone. And then I don't think any civilized nation will accept such issues. Only Gambia. Only Gambia will accept such things happening in their country. Itemu banku diunti, itemu banku diunti. Ye luwa ta yake bulokono. Nimmole mama ta ko alinga luwa bunya. Bare luwa diate ite nyame te ka samba wonyal. Adu wo jama kamu misil mole. Bira misil me kunda Christian kunda alpha kunda bebe daring ebe injustice ta kay ba jube kan ko bi Adama Barrow sembole bala. Bare ndel safu Adama Barrow ko mansa kilin jaman bukatu de wa tilka li ayamin nudawiluha bainan nas ala kala mansa ya kilo talala molle temade adu ala ko ma ala ko adama di ay fendi la yin dunya kono wa ma utitu min shay'in famata'ul hayati dunya wa zinatuha wa ma inda allahi khairu wa abuka afala ta'qiluna ala yin fode adama do ay fendi le salon ko nyin dunya kono bira president ya na fulo anything abemu dun amanke fendi fo dunya do morolom ana nyirandir fione badal salon ko alaya membeje wala fisamante yata andu wala betula forever katum bebe ndankula ala balde. So niti amra bin telemu mansate men diatanya I will defend the injustice because mbake kamol de la men yalon ko nite kukile andu nyil be mu banku dun leti nyil be hakole beka alikama lolu na albe nyinin kala ni nyil be tambita nyamenna bari ngajele bi nyim banko kam misilme nafiko le be jurmar nyim banko ka wala atinna banko nyim be halakirin banko fundita dawda bebe norin banko bebe dondi nyokono kankan be mo be kurandirin sate wonyon kono fente fo misilme nafikiya katunin alako ya ayyuhallazina amanu kunu qawamina bil qisti shuhada lillah walau ala anfusakum awil walidaini wal aqrabin alan yinafo bari wo kuma kan le molika kumofo ite the sad thing is that wala muko the sad thing is that the people celebrate kela kangotinya the people do celebrate and then mtel be men fole ko United Democratic Party tata lori since 1996 Sabal joined UDP 2020 if I am not forgetting I think it was 2019 or 2020 2020 to 2021 Sabal joined UDP what a UDP tata UDP yala janni Sabal bena and I do ko men kenye mbafala ya baraka because ala yin wati kuntinde men keje ay do ko men keje adamadi ye men ke kanana karaka hanni te ya nakaraka loko ala ba jolala ala mu mola jolati isi mo ko nyaonya ay baro men ke tete ala dictate no la ka fay ko kana nyin jonyina bawo ala ko ma rabbuka bizalami lil abid man ken na jon tonyelate anu ala ko adamadi ye fewfem baram be jolal woton tol be men fola sabaliye ko wala mu ko aya baraka bari de ay kuma kan men fonka mba jabi ka wala la ko Gambia no liena abebe kille yana joina tela la ilaha illallah sabal nyinata ko the youth soul men yalo ka advocate ye ko ibe faka de sa do ko wal hanisa ibe faka jele de mba muso men yalo ko be kumbo ka marasi o kono ako wol men yana joina la because of miracle his life have been better. Miracle his life is now is is so atebo fuarol kilikan wo fuarol be o bata kono wo funding kyo men yalo ka kela ko advocate both day and night wo funding kyo la han sign e be o bata kiluna kono. But because of today, he alone, at labal was started to change. Ako wo mole na ye la fate kakata at labal wo be change kan. But what about those women in the garden? What about wo musulmen nene ila pade ol fandi kana kadiala? Gambia mune mala problem ot. Alal jikol jube nyin jikol manke ko mol kata politiko kono. Ngo politiko na men kuriyanda ye tal kuriyal. Nim politiko ye ke nenir lati tenin nenir le botal la suwo kono. Nim politiko ye ke sunati tenin sunyaro le botal la korda kono. Nim politiko ye ke fania folati nim fania fole botal la suwo kono. Everything start at homes. Ali nganji kol falling. That jiko is very important. Alade adamadi ibe kuma fola ala be kontibola kanne sama kata yolo fod innal mauta alladhi tafirruna minhum fa innahu mulaqikum summa turaduna ila alimul ghaib wash-shahada fayunabbi'ukum bima kuntum ta'maluna adu nyin wo mutonyale adamadi yefew fembar yaji nyin saya mbem fam fala nyin politiko mennate ebe moto dilela e ba fenkela ebe moto bal dilela be kita la be ta sila ostolo ko be kawsita nektayal ndesad yo moto li sota nyame wo nyante e sulalale ebe o kordal men dilela anyante sulalale because wo korda one day they will carry you from that home taking you to where ila kaburo kono al qabru huwa fi dar li kulli bani adam andu nyina mutonyati de momo ila bandula mu kaburo kono ltide bibe kita la wo moto menna moli be bulo ko ske kay ka bulo ko siye munela moli be to wurindi la be to wurindi ke mina wo nyanta kele ku ko do fentilen wallahi billahi ante tu kanyin dunya te tula bari ye baro menke wo baro nyim betule ibo tarle nyaato alkiyama e batule ko manyin dunya kono le woto adamadi inyanta lala nyinna ko ma min dabbatin fil arda illa ala allahi rizquha bar bi gambia di manyin bili soto muslime ya ben sondo molle kono aben dalle kono muslime ya ben dalle kono bara man futan sondo molle kono mo jolle lata nyinna ala ko dafe wo dafen e be nyin dunya kono ning ayata de koy kabbalule ala ko aya be haraji wodi yalla le andum wo haraji o nyin ite fala hanni basoto la bile sama yedan ko alala bari ite fala bulo man day wo haraji o made wotalen kana ngaban haraji wol kan mandin kol ko ngaba kude aka karole bon nen karo dum bota a jaaro mo problème wolti wala be ke ka gambe yom politicien ol jamala bi ngaba kude o man bete ade adamadi ila haraji o te mo bulu ila haraji o be alale bulu bari itela wo haraji o mebi ala be la sababu dila molela wof mari fana mankala dinkendi atide katu ila wo haraji o alale ya safa bala adiyata ya kuyata diya kuya abadi lelal باون سون دولا إن مكان عليه منفو إن مكاننا في الأرض له أعطينا كل شيء سببا فاتبعوا السبب دنيا كنا فيو فنتين دنيا كنا على من سببه كمان وتو إلى حرجو أبي ممبلا على بينيا تلين دلا ولا أدو حنو ماري بني كات بعدما على يا سفي وماري لبلا إبو حرجو نين شطول وتال كنا سؤال يك جونيتي الكنا سون مولي يعني تندال لكون تلمو علت ntele mbali harjen dila ntele bali harje o talala ntele ka mol harjendi ntele ka mol harje o siti adamadi mo sembo soto ala mambo mola korda kono ala mambo mola kabila kono ala mo alalete huwa ahadun akinen dambanam lam yilidi wa lam yulad amam fewulu femma wulu woto adamadi ni malla alale bekela mola jongnati ni malla alale bekela mola jorawnati bare ni lata alala ko alale enteda ningan nakato ke mafo yesi ye bulo la nyoka bari ngan nakato ke mbeme mbalulante fola wala de because alale asafe kunna bara mafo ye bulo la nyoka bi tubabu karamunto dindiwni alla ala nya silam balia ali bole explode kamolie alla nen dia ali malla alala alla nen dia al kole explode mole wallahi gambia tubabu karandi wona al hakiloto albe siri nyin karambun mento Peter said that, Michael said that, I quote from Michael Thatcher, I quote from Isaac nonsense Newton, I quote from it's all nonsense. Al man believe fi fenna na man ko Peter Michael nyole katu hanali karam men kal man believe la ni aje mo be kila jonti te koy mu karan naleti billahi wallahi tallahi mo bu ka kara yeke mo e jonti adama de wote karanna yeke mo e jonti woto Gambia karannale al alfa korosi ni ajal beke kamole jonti alla karam da satal adama di woni londo so de wisto mo so do ko le kete nyine ete buka do ko nyinde saballata is okay ala right lam he have every right to write her but moment ka fo be ko nyin justify la sabale mu funding ke woleti sabale mu nyineti Ousmane Sonko Sénégal ye ko mel la kay tala la Gambia funding ke kay tar wo condition ko nay songala adama di nyanta la ala be ko men fana kono lala kana ke nyinti do le mata kuluna ma la tafalun al kakumol fal temen kala ado ala kale ne qaburan makhtan inda Allah anta kuluna mata anta kulu ma la tafaluna wom ku balete ala yade bari nafikiya men be nyin society kono alla banko titanola muslime ya man correct alla dina man correct dina nafikiya be wala tinna dino sifa be nyim banko kan muslime o na nafiko siata kake wonyal dino sifa be wala tinna al imajal diuni Gambia diuni de mandin kadin fula din surwa din men yalon koy fam al kasi jameun kono walle bele bi ye fansu dino funde de ka fe kemet ni ben data sabio be mo be bulu abe ya siun kunto ila kurto siun hafolu ni eje kamde kesa da kurto lela abe nafiki almu alembe tanka misilme nafiki yama ni mol bende ye fen kol je kafol ni ka bona sayne ni bota jibril ben nyoyala ni dol je boral bula e boral be seniyare kaftani dimul dung yeta sabiyon mute bulola yeje kafole ye ni kila bota sirin sayne bari jikol masibo Gambe ala misilme ya jube nkamoy kawan nkamoy lonnal lela de inna salati tanha anil fasai wal munkar salo kamo jamfandi kukurun nin ku jawollem e be sali kay be sun kay be jakobo ka imam fembo amam fen talano ila konnante yala amam fen talano e jikola amam fen talano ila faniya photo ila salo muraka ya jube de alalla salul koros Gambia diune alalla dino tanya koros banko me yalon ko kawte je fenti misilime ya mu kawnete bidin tumo men na yafo ashadu nsede yata ko mari man soto fo ala ye tawoleta alay ni yo silo bulalu menna e bota ala la konto kono le woto kaw mo nyante kaw bu nyala le bari bi Gambia mol ka mun salbireti men ke kawne tinya mo men ka fo jambe dundung ko janan dandan mol ka wolle salbiret society men ka wo salbiret ko tubaboliya e be ko fo lay ba ke lalele ni ma kebe lole nyaatu be bondi laje kafi muna kenan kale ya jata muslimol nin kelo ke dal be ke bor kada babo kafirol le koma fente falla lamfol fente falla limania balial fente falla kukurum fasal e yin kelo be dunia dawda muslimol le muje majority dunia dawda kelo be gebi Suria muslimol ni tata Iraq muslimol Sudan muslimol ni tata Somalia muslimol e be yo fala dorong fente fonafikia fasa misilmo la society kono alkalte tonya lon la baral sire mabo mol ko men yalon kal koy wol mu kufara let kafirun alkata wolle ka jodi al kemi ila doku kodoli kadi alle taroli kede la be dikende munayte man kende e mala wo sasin da fi koje se alkafo men wo shekul kadzab atomu shekul kadzab let amanke seku yusuf tide shekul kadzab allah seku yusuf amali bale ma be sirin tubabol kono jaman abela asalem kodo do moka men yalon koy data sel kudo je no famu je halala yata jaman le batu ngafo ila be dikinde alla se ko ka jo men na karwo karala haymun ko ne ka kodo men diala je afa ila se ko fa ay funde nay tonya yusfa afa ko jaman e ka kodo men diala 400 euro or 500 euro me ka diala every month yusfa sonko abe siring haymun kono afay ko wo kodo nyi jeni kodi beje dolo kodi beje kato jeno halala yata le janade jamande de chakulu chakaya jamani is a register, is a legal register work. You know, e kan namo jo comme normal do kulal dolo wafila la namo e kejo wolle baado mo kay be siringe mal bal may ka wa mulo be haja haram haja e be wulu kesse mali hayna siringe e be tuba bolla e jamano la haymo kodo adin defono kodo be je akan defono kodo do wole akan defono kodo do wole Allah ni ngale albe nafiki yale bulal albe sheikh nafiki yale bulala ale dino bedundi nyokono Gambia misilmol alla misilme yani banko kilena misilme yata kilen misilmol be farni banko kan tep atemele be wadano fongela lokbor labe lokbor bar wo mo kilon men yalon ko be bataro fasa ka wolle ka fa jame kono tep ni mengti ko do salamu alaikum mobe kilin ko la kil jube an alfati tay dati sunni an diwni alu sunna saje peddi be wulle be te fam podin la ko ma jana e be nay be low flow se la pek ene la kurtu sunni pecci ye funti bidda wallahi tallahi Vangome yalo dina nyato mtoli fon ka nyala tombonde jomale be to nya fula jomale landi kinde ya jetende supre islam kansili be deri ne tek ite diam kamola andi yalo membe ke ka wole manyang katu kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam akale ne ko al tiling alla joni tema muslimol be al muslimu aqul muslim muslimol be we are brother to one another bari maji te fele jandu lamdi kindende sare ye Essa Jawla het amanke fenkante ko because mu yudi pin kole andi te ko mu muslimol da don defana muslimol ka ton ka salle ka sunne ka jakobole ka wuliyan ni un fo wato dol so alman konfenna bawon kombe UDP la because alko UDP le katilla ustasul nen bar jomale alla ustasul neni jomale yalla ustasul doya menta meta NPP la du sano nyole kumo men fo kebu cham nyol majamme moy bi alkalka side wol na diata la ta fo alamatel letat fo ala ko dina nyaton ko latel letamu alat ha jomale tamu alat ala be mo beleje ala mo bela alalati ala mo bela alalati so na tel yamina ko yaje Supreme Islamic Council be fele derinte baro be nyim mennati bebe derin tak bari ning opposition mamanta do si fanke negotiate tolti bari baro fela be injustice lek tamande kanyim banko ka mo bebe derin ya ala konti la counto mutajande ko criminal lo ina data no ma ya natinde la criminal ya data tekki ifele mo sabali kate do ko kala say ya natindi ibe do ko di lala atil ko atil mu muslimi kendo lete imaje de lami dikinde nafiko mun atil phone ita ma kila sallallahu alaihi wasallam be talla balure akanyin kusi fa support ma anda atil ko atil mu ahlus sunna wal jamaa anda instead ala for ahlul nafiki wal jamaa imaje iteni nyone atelle yakinna sunniya ya fa mol jututala atar ko kilade abuka batara ya fasa kilade abuka lo ku kurunkan kilade at hani kafiro ne injustice kala nyala abe lola be tonya fasa bare imaje bi tebe ite kantel agency ko ite dum ko ite fankile ahlus sunna wal jamaa fonte atil falele ha faliyama ala botal la kabilo le kono ala me yalon ko ahadu Allahu samad amam fe wulu fe ma wulu lam yeli ikafunya lam yelidi wala lam yuladi wala lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad akilin billahi wallahi ta'ala so nalika alla kurtu sindin kuntunila ali alfankile ahlu sunna wa jamaa komin kila jita telle kannan aintel dabondi jele albe kuma kuntawn be fula alka injustice face wo kala hypocrite le expose iteni nyo atani wo yusfa son konyol na fi kol nafikiyate la ilaha illallah atel fonal benda kila la jamano fe tombe na Abubakar yatel dol kanate Abubakar Siddiq wala Umar bin Khattab abe ala famba ci kala bal kan kuntula drati kata la misil men nafikiya albe kila to ku yala dron kato ahlus sunna wal jamaa wal kata to nyala fe comme qur'ano e men fo kunu qawamina bil qist allo to nyaka al tiling al badi mul tema bari maje bi barobe men ke ka fo mu tiling nalate Umar bin Khattab mo sifake Umar bin Khattab abe khalifa yala ne make Abubakar Siddiq ne make Usman bin Affan ne make baral nafikol bi al kaka al kallo wala sunno koma albe wala la silo noma al mantaro la silo noma al fansum bida asilo al yole funtindal yal fandenden de kilala baral bebe expose la al kiyama loluna jani al kiyama fam be silal be expose la katu kila de tal baluri sallallahu alaihi wasallam barobe menna yo fasa Abubakar Siddiq ñol la wato la barobe menna te wo fasa tol be muslime banko la loi nyanta la mo bele kan hani ala yama mo fisandi moti mo ila baro wala fisandi doti bari man sayin na loi tika ya la bulo kono atel ka wo fasa al kalbe ahlus sunna wa jamaalati ma fo ahlus sunna wa jamaa be munafiqoti bari tilamil di kinde ni ñon ale be nafiki ale dino be dundi ñokono wallahi billahi tallahi modu sabal la tamantil kamfa ala tanya wole en kamfa katu ngalon ne ko amanta nyin dulato with his own will Gambia dum biyo yolonne many ba celebrate ka they should be ashamed of themselves because munekeda they enslave Mod Sabal, they enslaving the Gambian intellectual to support Barrow or nowhere else. That is the democracy. Banko dim Gambia la loi ko itale Gambia justice system, Gambia judiciary, Gambia legislators. These are the people many along Gambia dim fail. Now we are waiting the legislators. What they are going to say about employing Mod Sabal. Because he tell you more killing ala candidacy as a parliamentarian nga londi yala parliamentary fenkota ya reject. But in terms for la Gambia funding kewliye al manke mo la marchandisity al manke mo la bayanti al manke mo la jatiti jato te jiyo sari al kana sar mo nya ko dal saral fawnu nya ko Gambia funding kewl dim funding kewl kannale yefan selen dalla yefan ke koy batel le fasa kan nal tata le confidence soto ila yal kela marchandise soto naaje Mod Sabal have confidence naaje barona la mo lota Mod Sabal noma not because of his education go there are so many people in the Gambia who are more educated than Mod Sabal, but why they don't go after them? But yaje la ko Mod Sabal because of youth soul nya tilintalale, and then he is advocating for the youth aka youth soul assemble no nyamenna. So now, because of that spirit in Mod Sabal Noma, with the hope that he will bring all those youths, many aloko they have hope on him. But we are waiting Mod Sabal, whether he is going to sacrifice those youths. Many aloko they are unemployed. Well, you saw many aloko they are hopeless. Well, you saw many aloko 7 years, 8 years. Manzakunda Membesiri could not even provide employment for them. We are waiting whether Mod Sabal is going to call those people to come and join a failure government like the NPP Manzakunda. Kafoko ye support because of Mod Sabal killing Nanafanyin Kama. We will talk about it. We are not going to ignore it, and we are going to expose all of them. Kanyita nila ko. Politics is not about the individual interest. Moment kafo mole ko politics is about the interest. It's a fake. It's a lie. It's nothing but a hypocrisy. Because muneketa. Politics is an interest, but a majority interest, not an individual. So be Mod Sabal tata individual interest, wala mu bata membate fonkang. Yate fon offer palasomen. But ilate offer palasola. Did they create any employment for the youths? Many along ko be Mod Sabal le norma. What did they create for the women? Many along ko they as Mod Sabal sympathizers. Do they create anything for those people? But they have this hope that, they have this belief that, Nitalia create Mod Sabal, and then those innocent women, those poor women, those poor youths will still follow Mod Sabal last coming ala beyan lamuiti. Gambia funding kewla alal nyaayele Gambia funding kewla alal nyaayele Dr. Sumaila Cissé nata jannal yacika pam ay yutsole ayal feli al hayna batari ni sahara kono Ismaila Cissé le ala kunkilin nafa bi abole kono anala musona diwni amal keya koteke mod sabal fanam felenti bi atata baro atala balwobe sono yalal bar men yalon ko al tata bulo ko ska mod sabale hani NPP kono men be don kala nala je welcome to the market fonnal bete benna je fonnal be bu kata marché wolto mod sabal la musode she will start her normal luxurious life. But what about those supporters of Mod Sabal? Mod Sabal be mu hople dino lela. What he is going to change the life of those women. Many yalo ko ye hopes on her. So maybe for a Gambia diuni ali bang kake mo la political tools ti. Gambia diuni ali bang kake mo la political marsandi solti. Ali bang moli kanal muta beyonte ali keye beyonte. Ali bangala poro nko ala ko la kari zarra ana jahannama kaseeran min al-insi wal jinn min al-jinn wal ins lahum qulubun la yafqahuna biha lahum ayunun la yabsuruna biha wa lahum uzunun la yasma'una biha ala ko nga jahannama parendi molle momen yalon ko nga sonno mo jinnol ning adamadu nga jahannama parendi ni molle men yalon ko lahum qulubun la yafqahuna biha nga sonno mol dila wo sonno mol e buka use no into good uses woto Gambia funding ko la lalla sonno mol use into good uses because ala ko ulaika humul qal an'am wo mo men kawoke wol kamun tale ko beewni be nyamento be wonyale ala ko mol nim beon le kanyanta mo me yalon ko ala sondo mo kela mol kana ke sondo mo taka sunye bulu ke kela marasandi sote ke fan wulendila ke fan ke kendo tila yenata ye kela marasandi sote ye wahu kanyita ni mansala kon tel mu fennete because they have a followers ite membe follow ka you are a human iman ke mo la beyanti al kana song funding kewle Gambia funding kew funding ke batari unte dunia kono ni tata dunia dawda Gambia funding kew ba struggle kanje bari meni ba struggle kanja be fuaro diwni ni minister diwle idin tita duma silola bari tele ba malu mbari musol mbinkinyol wolle diwni kada duma silola kana wolle tawo duma silo ko teke nemmel soksi te ke murundina minister al nene tamole ka minister din depot because alla privilege me yalon ko mbama nyol le privilege nyin dila walakin nabe dun kam mobe no ma sokondin sokoba faliyama meni nata modu sabal no ma Ibrahima Silla ne Musa Dramé nyol they are ebe benke ka wala mu ko ela positiono ebe wole mutaring pour etel dabe liyo men kono wakarabo kono ebe dun kam mol no ma yamina ko men yalo ko wolle mu political weti pour etel lamansa kundabe tula siri nyame etel diwni ela musolu ibarin diwni wole etu dia kono atel diwni be continue la sofala funding kewla li bangala ibela musol dahande kanyame ali fight system only ayal be fable, but not individuals. Many yaloko they think that they are entitled to everything in this government. Niaje positional bebulo, alla kirimba noma, wole positional dealer. Niaje positional bebulo, alla sutiela, wole positional deal. Ila badin sia, wole positional deal. Badi positional be membulo, e badin jolle be ma, e be badin jolle ma kweka. Gambia diune alal nya yele. Alal nya yele. Modi sabal nyol man fisiyalti ye karaw menkal sa kenole but they are your opportunities because they were close to the presidents, they were close to the powers, and that the same power they want to close to it and so that their children can become like them. But what about you? Ida funding kyo membe blokos la ebe mod sabal noma eba fly Gambian pen, Gambian this, Gambian that. You are a human like him. Sondomo membala, brain membala. Why can't you use that the same brain? Because Allah you already fadana. Why do you want to be like their animals? Ni kale na fenkang. Ali akis mamun dalila la kina ko ngana nyinka. Because kuni itele ko nye teng. Muna atina bi ba fulan tele teng. Kuni ite ko nyile keren ka folo munti. Kuni ite ko corruption in abe rampant in this government. ite ko nyim mansa kunda man lafi funding kyolla bi munayati ne bendel funding kyol kilika kana wa mansa kunda ka alay sondo mo le dila adama diw wallahi alin kana som funding kyol whether you are in NPP, whether you are in UDP, whether you are in APRC, don't let anybody to use you as their political tools. Alay sondo mo dim belela, and we all deserve better life, not one individuals in iduni. Ngo ila musol tata ting kole ya menal na musol tata wala iba manuel tata ting kole yala ke wulu nyame mbanyol tata wo ting kole yala what make them to believe that they deserve better life than us, or their mothers deserve better life than our mothers? Ita funding kyo membe NPPCA mira nyina ebe bor kamol le no ma men yalo ko be ni la musol sasata ebe isi sama no France ba ni tela musol sasata kundi min fa bor keso fa ita san no le fani. Why can't you fight the system me yalo ko it making you it's suppressing you and making you poorer? But ibe forumo kono ene mol be nyo sabakan ha baro teng be UDP fall fine nale UDP fall. What is the plan? What those many kafo kombe UDP falale mba banale problem tala bari ite lawa UDP fa abe mune ke ka telie ite funding kyo men kafo mbe UDP fale opinion ela mayni yele ba. You know why they are fighting UDP? Because they don't want any government to compete them. They don't want any politician. They don't want any political party that will expose their corruption. They want to be free. They want to have free-minded so that they can continue their corruption. Ita funding kyo kallo ka fo mole ko hambe UDP falle. UDP la fas keno wonite la future la fale be kanyande. UDP la fani te di una future la fale be kanyande. Because ni aje be hando kundi ndole keka alata ko la UDP ko dalom. You know why they are trying to keep, they are trying to, they were suppressing Modu Sabali? Because he was exposing their corruption. Isi menke no wala mu let us buy him. Ali nga sang, nga dendi, nga position de la Gambia no believe that position. And exactly that's what Barrow and his people ask. They don't care about the loyalty. All they care is money. E believe that men na kodo le bembulu. Alinga kodo use Gambia di buka foro ya kodo nyala. Gambia di buka foro ya kodo nyala. Ebe UDP, ebe NPP, ebe GDC le, ebe APRC le, ida funding ke si ye miraba mune muite nyimbanko la fikot. Ye mune soto jang, ye mune hop soto jang. Ebe na muso men nyinena, e diuni foye prifale ba ye wulunyin system onyin kono ba. Ifanyini kawo kweksono la jandi ka foko mbe UDP ban na jande ne UDP ban the people men yalon ko ka fale ko alimma ko nga UDP fa te ye ite ni wala life compare ba ebe korda men ko ta compare with their compound ite men be boarding borina ebe bulo kosila ebe donna hani be NPP elas live in condition of compare with these people ite be bata men ko fol bolo kono ba adama di alayen dalay hakilo le kenna adama di manke beyant walakin ala ko jahannaba parendi molle men yalon ko lahum sondomol qulubul la yafqahuna biha nga sondomol dilayte la sondomol yusla ala ko ulaika humul qali an'am wal kamun tal ko beyon be nyami wotal kana song aliyeke mola beyante al kana song aliyeke mol sabal la beyante al kana song aliyeke ismaila sisi la beyante al kana song aliyeke talibe la beyante al kana song aliyeke yankuba la beyante nalbe ke la beyante al kalfan la beyante. Nobody is better than you. They are not better than you. They are not from better home than your homes. They are not ila parents all man better la parents all. Hara jolo. But momo hara jolo mentiniani ni basoto lale. Nobody is better than the other. We are all equal in this country. Why they think that they should have better life, but our parents should continue so far. Atel funding kiola lale nyayele. Nyajebe wurla Mor Sabal because they have this belief that ko funding kyo leba koma. But ite funding kyo me yalon ko bi ite be Mor Sabal koma ifan compare ban to the Mor Sabal. Abe position me why these people are interested about Mor Sabal. Nobody is interested about Essa Jawla. No. Because motem koma. But nimbi funding kyo na te jurumatan koma. Isi telephone jurumandi no ma telephone because munemu funding kyo membente no ma wala mun te fana na daimunolti. Gambia wole be kerim bi da telephone ke wala karola mba musol nim fondin kewla la karola nyine be jede al muila daimu leti niye mol je ko ma drong wala ka kodo di telila niye mol je ko ma drong walakin nay kanay ke fam bil e kana UDP kono ye fam bil je ye support soto je ye la support be soto ye fanyitandi yes saintel fanande mol le ben koma. Why they don't go after 𝒂𝒊𝒏 when he bring to moment nako abeta kan atodu. It's too sad. Bring to moment 𝒂𝒊𝒏 katasi gis. Munakina Barrow and his people don't go after him. But he believe ko he have a support base in UDP. Jomalle mo UDP ti wala mu Gambia diwulti. So wota linga tanga 𝒂𝒊𝒏 killing a life better yandi. Isajani wo molena yentel fasa we can continue enjoying and those people continue suffering. This is sad. Funding kewlo al tata school le. Ali mira al balu na al falmen al yeti suwo kono. Ali mira al diun men yalon ko be suwo kono. Ali mira al muslimen be suwo kono. Bi temembe bulala 𝒂𝒊𝒏 noma. E mira ban e diuna. 𝒂𝒊𝒏 be alafta fen e Barrow ba kila ne de. NPP ngol ba kila ne because atel funding kew men ba ko matel mala marchandise ode. Is al mala daimunati. Wala kina bulata no masuto into lokanati ne. They have this belief that 𝒂𝒊𝒏 is powerful. I support sotole. Bari momo ala hakilo le kela ila sondomo atute fawne buli ba use la nyame. United Democratic Party is here. Nimme yamira ko ila bo party kono obe fentinya la UDP balale. We don't have problem with 𝒂𝒊𝒏. He can go anywhere he wish. But in ka memfo wala muko abe memfo ka wala muko funding kewli aliena abe Gambia no kilila aliena joini Barola because ate 𝒂𝒊𝒏 jointa Barola anu Barola sinyem banko sambano adu kunu wo 𝒂𝒊𝒏 ko Barola kafo mu keren kafollete kallati ol sunya ke dun din ko kono to majuma lo keren kafu ya falida ako isi rampant corruption wala beba anum be sonda walal katunga audit report nyol jidama am fan ya layla wala but ya surprise ya jitanda ko telle muyla alati telle ka mo harjendi telle ka mo harjo firing men kanay ka justify adama de nyanta lale fan ne londo soto do ko bukete nyine ite buka do ko nyine de do ko le ke nyine walakin na Gambia lon na la education en dawtle ani de Essa jola na diate Barrow dula be soro mambe balula katum musama semila diwneti. I believe on myself and I believe that I should not be anybody's slave. But Gambian politicians, Gambian so-called intellectuals are enslaved by their own government. They are enslaved. NPP is not a political party. Barrow government is not any political party's government, but they are enslaving our intellectual. They don't have loyalists. President Barrow la NPP momo beje nyim politician ba membe beje yebe enslave le ke dal mutake soron take wala kinani nata party onyin ko ne buka kutu teno je katu mune kita imaneni yo la diala 𝒂𝒊𝒏 manta NPP ala on wisla ala ikonte manta la NPP ala on wisla jamal le beje men manta NPP la on wis because of they were suppressed. How can you someone who is suppressing you and you turn and join with your suppressors, you become a Rambo style. If you cannot beat the system, join the system. That's the Gambia. If you cannot beat the system, join the system. But we will never join the system. We will beat the system by the help of Allah. We will beat the system by the grace of Allah. Kato ala kole ko inna Allaha ma ash-shabirin. Inna Allaha ma ash-shadikin. Wallahi ala ko ma khaydu zalimina illa daifa. Hey, tonya ndirlal ka ko plana be man ke fenti fo plana ndam flo. UDP. Hey, nyim pati oy mo jamala ke fenti de. E maji hanimen yalo ko ye bandi ya ko ya ni be UDP kay bondi je ka do ko dila. And we are here to fight for justice. And hadisabal ni sabal botana NPP another UDP mbafula you are welcome. And hanabe NPP injustice kala je we will defend the injustice. because ka injustice fa society kono ibe alala do ko la tonya kelendo ka tonya londa man diade bata be jele ngoy ko kila rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya nganga katile ye kila so tambolale ye saybe jolle fa ka dino londe bare man jifo barbi maje be fan associate wo dino la kurto surundin dun nal be je bafala mole maje kaman sa ajin sa haram tale hani fada demonstration haram tale ni fada demonstration beta jahannabe kam de telle mama jahannaba selo sep alaba alala yalo ni modol be je wol kadiamu komin ko jahannaba sel sep dulay telle tata tonko nin tonko muta so itel be ala dictate la yafo ala kar hena esa jawla hena dundi jahannaba nyin don hayna na mak jane hayna na ate fanga ino abukason salla adundi jahannaba esa jawla fel wuliya fodu raka wala ka adundi jahannaba atelle tamu alati ala bon alla kabi lolo kon ali ama ka kurto sun ka kurto sun kundu ke bora bula kata sabu yo bule bulu ye haftani koyodum that identify you as a pure muslim no ila jiko ala ko kila yol fa sallallahu alaihi wasallam inna allah la yanjuru ila wujuhukum wala ajsamikum walakin yanjuru ila qulubikum wa amalukum akila ko ala buka mola nyinya jube ala buka mola bala jata nyinya jube abuka mo nyada jube akamune jube qulubukum al sonno mol kono mune beje wa amalukum anal be men baraka so falede. And United Democratic Party is here to stay today, is here to stay tomorrow, is next tomorrow. We are determined than ever before. Nko, ni manke UDP kukutate, suku tatale. Eko, hey, UDP fatale, we catch big fish, you catch big fish, you catch them, now you are catching yourself. You catch the big fish, you catch them, now you are catching yourself. Because muneketa, you are exposing the Adama Barola injustice. Albole expose kam. Because dunia be ya boyle koye mod sabal ya sanson. Dunia be mod sabal ning a mansa kunda ma kan moyle. Ikate lola candidate ya la kake parliamentary yante. Ya toni ka fiong besoro. No party government killing. Fali ama dunia be sinol. Today we are technology world. Adama Barrow is exposing his government, exposing his injustice to the world. Kajitandala ko nyung bankola luantengala ndimbulola ka. But I will blame the UDP also. UDP la dila sol. All the political parties doi ibebe daring. Ikawe hey ka UDP ko la baile rek wa UDP la. So ka luata ka ake bulo kono mu wa UDP ka kuleti. Wala mu funding ke wala ntebe diamu ka telle. Alikun ka fanna amulem boppa def len sen boppa sin doxo e ka fanya dile aljio kali kun ko do wallahi ngale NPP man kati ite katila ite baraka ku kenola ite fenkenola nyim banko e membe banko na fala because mune keta kila le yedda kila la danka fi lota wala no wala muko kila ko ni lafta nafiko lonna taman seri saba o sabo bol kono iza hadasa kazzaba na ya da ila kamune fo na fem fo wow did it kila yo fode iza wa'ada akhlaf wala mu ko naye lahidi kula ate lahido tinya ati abilahido tinya lale mo patio men lota lahidi tinya kan ala si baraka ke wala koto mol kanafo ala nin tellem ala nali momento ala ni NPP te kila di te mo kendo beni te hadi saibol ni te katu lota men kan saibol mallafi wala kila mallafala ala mallafal wala mu jamfa katilen NPP jamfale la patio londi annu wo jamfa nyine yakinna ko ite baraka kute tarle la kuto ite kanu soto la kanu kute tarle la kuto ebe parlamento wala mu diakuya wala mu tonyendirote ala dun ko ma qaidu zalimina illa dhaifa ala ko tonyendir la plano manke kfende fo lamfuro ala dabo ila kuto ite ku keno la nyim banko kam membe molin kontani la ebe menkela do wala mu ka banko dun surprise imagine be kontino wala nyinte malole mol bukane te la patito la on willa ite kam mol natindi la patito diakuya lela diakuya UDP le mo nata je mo bukate noma mo buka mo man tem konte mo forcé no la bari NPP ki tel ka forcé wala layka mune be do forcé la nada akili ne be dunna la brefay tanza ko de 𝒂𝒊𝒏 am 100% so 𝒂𝒊𝒏 dalla bero jolon na NPP la keso ko ha anyway be dan nale jad na dan dar lalo moment wala funding kewl al boppa kal fanna al kun kal fanna al kana so mo yal kela marsandi sot 𝒂𝒊𝒏 al ko ako atata NPP abatel funding kewl men kilika ala nyitan dala ko kunun iko do kute nyi manza kunda man fenke funding kewle hani say wala be lore kunun iko mansa kunda mu keren kafol hani bi keren kafol kunun iko mansa kunda man tel funding kewle be fakan jiyo ko be fakan sara ko hani bi funding kewle be fakan sara ko ala nyinen ka muna kidan be join lela anyway I thank you all. You know, UDP is here to stay. UDP is not one man show. Dinkendo le nyim party lo. Woto mo killing na bo nyim party ko do dinkende killing manyin lo dinkende jamal le alo. Adam dembo by force bota party men ko na man tinyano. Je, la mili waju wala mu ne man ka faraki la bota party men ko na man ku no ama. Ha? Gudda nyanyol be bota party men ko no. La mili cham Adam baro fon bota party men ko na man ku na mo sabal le be ku no wala wo. I salute you all. United Democratic Party diun. I love you all. We are until mu foro diun let ñun goro len UDP goro party len ñun ntel bu kan ku jimi moy nen ni dun takute ni man jam fam bu ke jam fa nti feo fe no mo sabale nga kain adu we don't regret about it mba fula ya baraka fare do kun diu men kenye ay do ko men kenye ngan yola almu ala ya jo wala abeta kanda men ala kana succeed ndi jela katun tel leftal wo party yo e fa dak katu party o nyin nenete ku baraka ren kala nyim banko ka no. They are only enforcing people to love them by force. Is love not by force? No. So, UDP, salute you all. I love you all. Allah